Hi guys, welcome to Love Me Beauty's channel. Today I'm going to be recreating the Gigi Hadid VMA look, and this look is all about the skin. It's a really sun-kissed glow, gold shimmery eyes and a nude lip. I've already prepped Monique's skin using the NUX Gentle Exfoliation Gel. Why I've done this is because we really want the skin to be fresh, we want all the dead particles to be gone. Next, I'm going to moisturise the face with Marlin and Goet's Vitamin E Face Moisturiser, and I'm going to just do this with my hands. You only need a pea-sized amount, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this with my fingers using upwards motions. I'm going to concentrate on the cheeks and the forehead, but get the whole face covered. Now the face is nice and moisturised, I'm going to use Nude Pro Genius Omega treatment, and this is really good for your skin. It's got 10 essential oils in it, and what I like to do is mix it with a little bit of moisturiser. You need about 2 or 3 drops. After I've applied the moisturiser with the new drops, I'm going to move on to the Mono Illuminating Skin Primer. Now this is really good for the skin because it's got SPF 15 and it's going to help create a really natural radiant glow in the skin. I'm just going to apply some to the forehead and the cheeks. Using my MAC Duo Fiber brush, I'm just going to buff it into the skin so it really sinks in. This primer also really helps with the application of the foundation. It's going to make it last way longer. Now we've finished with the skin prep, I'm going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I'm going to use this in the shade number 4. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown flat foundation brush, and I'm just going to roughly put it on the face. Now using my Real Techniques beauty blender, what I've done is I've really saturated this with water, and that creates a really good bounce to it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bounce it all over the skin and really sink it in. Now Monique doesn't need much concealer, but I'm just going to use a bit of the Hourglass Natural Hidden Concealer, and I'm just going to go around the redness of the nose. And using a matte concealer brush, I'm just going to buff it in. Now I'm going to go in with the NARS Creamy Concealer, and this is in the colour Medium Custard. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on my hand to warm up the product. And then going in with the same matte concealer brush that I used before, I'm just going to apply it under the eyes, and I'm going to really bring this product down because I really want to highlight this area of the face. And I'm going to bring it up, just up here as well. This really helps brighten the eye. Now I'm going to use the beauty blender from before, and I'm going to use the flat side. And if you just look up for me, I'm just going to press that in. Try not to move it too much because you don't want the product moving from where you placed it. Now I'm going to use the Ben Nye Translucent Powder in Pretty Pink, and I'm going to use this underneath the eyes. This is going to set the concealer, and it's also just going to add a little bit more brightness. Just pat it on and really pack it in. I'm also going to use the concealer and bring it down the nose, and also onto the chin area, and just above the cupid's bow because I also want to highlight these areas. And then using the MAC Duo Fiber brush again, I'm just going to blend that in. Now Now we've created a flawless base, I'm going to go in with the Chanel bronzing makeup base. And Gigi doesn't really have a contour look, she has more of an overall bronze glow. So I'm not going to concentrate too much on making a structure, I'm just going to really bronze up the sides of her face. And this product is a cream product, so I'm going to use a foundation brush. I'm just going to get a bit on. And just do a kind of C shape around the face. Doesn't matter how rough you do it because you're going to blend this all out later. And Gigi's really bronzed up, so we're going to go quite a lot darker here. So you go across the temples and then just down and underneath the cheekbones. I'm also going to do a little bit of nose contouring. I'm just going to go down the sides of the nose very gently, not too much product. We don't want it to be too obvious. And then I'm going to grab my Fiber brush and I'm just going to blend this in. Because this is a cream product, it's going to really help with the kind of glow of the skin. If you use any kind of matte bronzer or powder bronzer, it's going to kind of take away the glow from the face. And Gigi's got a really prominent jawline, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the bronzer just underneath the chin, and this really helps make the jaw look more structured. So again, I'm just going to apply it with a foundation brush and just blend it out with a Fiber brush. Just turn slightly. I'm just going to set the contour with the Chanel No. 40 bronzer. I'm just going to use a blush brush and just gently, we don't want to put too much powder on because we don't want to take away the glow of the skin. Now for the highlighter, I'm going to use the Albatross NARS highlighter, and I'm going to get a fan brush and I'm just going to pick up a bit of product. Be careful not to put too much product on your brush because we don't want it to be a heavy application. And I'm just going to sweep downwards onto the cheekbones and do the same to the other side. You can see it's got a really nice glow to it. I'm also going to go right down the nose and above the Cupid's bow. Now because Gigi's face is really glowing, I'm going to put another highlighter on top. And the highlighter I'm going to use is the Glow Topshop, and this is a liquid highlighter. And I'm just going to apply this with my fingers. And I'm not going to apply this all over like I did the highlight before. I'm just going to hit the tops of the cheekbones, just here.